This is just so we can make sure everyone has answered, everyone has said what they wanted to say, and just finish it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And when I ask, do you have any questions? This is very, very common for you to not have any questions.
Yes.
Right? How many times have you went to class and the teacher asks, do you have any question? Then there's no one raises their hands, no one has any questions.
Oh, yeah.
A lot, right?
Yes.
So, in a similar way, you have to make sure you have a question or two prepared. So, just to ask them and just so you can make them think a little bit. So, you can go ahead and ask them something like, so, what is your favorite hamburgers? Where do you get hamburgers? Just questions to make them think a little bit. It doesn't have to be directly about the PowerPoint. It can just be about something about it. Okay. Just so they would think a little bit. And if they do have any questions, they will just ask it. It just reduces the pressure and also brings them into the presentation even more.
Okay.
Now, do you have any questions yet?
No more question.
Okay, then let me ask you, what is wrong with this PowerPoint? There's still one thing we have to do to it.
Hamburger?
No, if we look at slide 2 and 4, what is missing?
2 and 4, we're missing other topics, content.
Yes, but if we look at slide 3 and compare it to 2 and 4, what is it missing?
Picture?
Yes, we're missing a picture.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to quickly put in a picture of a hamburger. So, let's just quickly look up hamburger.
In every page?
Yes, every slide except the first and last one. Okay? Should have a picture.
Okay.
The first one and the last one don't have to have a picture.
So the first one is hamburger and the last one, do we have any question?
Yeah. Number 1 and number 5.
Okay.
These two are the only ones that don't need a picture. But you can put a picture in if you want to. Okay?
Alright.
If you think if it's about something you really want a picture on, go ahead, put it in.
Okay.
Now, eat a hamburger. We like to have a way to show that this thing has ended, but also in a way of a picture. So, if you look here right now, on slide 2, I just put in a picture. Did you see it?
Yeah, I see.
It's a full hamburger.
Yeah, a full hamburger.
Very, very nice. It's easy, it's about your topic, and it grabs everyone's attention.
Yes.
Now, what should be on the last slide then?
Last?
Yes.
Happy bun?
No, number 4. Conclusion.
Conclusion?
What kind of picture should be in there?
Whole hamburger again?
Not exactly.
I don't know. No any idea.
So, let's have a hamburger. When you have a hamburger, you eat it, what happens?
So, just paper?
Paper would work, yes, but we want a finished hamburger. Something that says, I have ate this already. Okay?
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and put it in
dish.
A slightly eaten hamburger. Okay?
Alright, it's cool.
It's a simple way of saying, I began here with a full hamburger and ended up and I finished it.
Alright.
Okay? Do something like this for all your presentations because it will make it look much more entertaining, funny.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's much more funny if you see this, or if you see an empty McDonald's container, right?
Yeah.
It just shows them brings the entertainment, and that's always good because it makes them engaged.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are slowly running low on time. So I'm just gonna say a few more little things.
Little thing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say one more little thing. Oh, right, here we go. I'm just gonna, if you go to slide 2 for a moment. I'm just gonna change this a little bit because this is something I see a lot with a lot of people.
The super big hamburger? Oh, I know that.
Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do this.
Okay. It's not good.
Why shouldn't we do this?
I don't know, because the background makes the words are not very clear.
Yeah. This is done a lot. Okay, make sure if you ever make a presentation,
Yeah.
you never do this.
Okay.
It's great that you have a big picture.
Yeah.
But we want to be able to make sure your words are readable, are legible. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's very important.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we went through everything here, normally here you would have a slide for meat, a slide for cheese, a recipe, a history, everything. This will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 11 slides long.
Alright.
Maybe a little bit longer if some of your points decide to go on a bit more.
Yeah.
So if let's say you want to continue with Happy Bun,
Yeah.
just create another one. Just call it the Happy Bun. It's perfectly fine to have two things with the same name and just continue it. So color, I don't know. Health and nutrition. Okay?
Okay.
You want to be able to continue it, it's fine, but make sure they have the same title so people will still know this is continuing.
Okay. So must the same picture?
You don't have to use the same picture, you can use a different picture.
Oh,
but
different?
the title is what is important.
Oh, just title saying it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep the title the same and just continue on.
Oh.
But you do want a picture on this one too. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's do a quick review.
Alright.
What's KISS?
Keep it simple, stupid simple?
Yeah, keep it stupidly simple.
Okay.
Now, why?
Because it's boring.
Because if you don't, it would look very, very hard to read and will be really hard to understand, making it boring.
Okay.
Okay? It could be very, very simple, being that I can just show you a quick way of doing this. I've seen this done millions of times. If we let's go to slide, let's continue. Let's just say slide 4. Right? I see this a lot.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. You want to keep it stupidly simple so this doesn't happen. It looks, this is just bad. You just can't read and people will just tune out. They will just not listen to you anymore because of this.
Yeah.
Okay? So we don't want something like this to happen. Now, let's go ahead and start. Let me ask you another question. Why do we, if we go to the first slide, what do we want to put in the subtext?
The subtext?
The subtitle. The little line below the title.
Make not the McDonald's one.
Yeah. So we don't want your name there. Instead, what do we want?
Very interesting title.
Yeah. We want a simple one-liner, a catchphrase, just something interesting to put there.
Okay.
It breaks the ice. It brings people right into it because they're like, oh, I understand, I get it, it's a joke. It's right there, right in front. That's always good. Now, let's go to slide 2 now.
All right.
Why am I allowed to have more than 4 points?
The 4 points?
Yes, why am I allowed to have more than 4 points?
Make more clear?
Nope.
No.
That's not it. Make clearer.
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay. We are allowed to have more than 4 points because it's a table of contents. Everything is short and simple.
Okay.
Right? You see here, everything is pretty much one word.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can list this down.
Yeah.
It's just a quick way of showing people what you're talking about.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, let's go ahead and let me ask you another question would be, why do we need a picture on every slide?
Because it's true.
Yeah, because it's interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. It grabs people's attention, it's interesting, and it's fun. Now, what did I say about putting this last slide's picture? Or this conclusion slide's picture? What should it be?
Be done?
Yeah, it should be the finished, the end, the conclusion picture of it all.
Alright.
Of your topic. So if it's pizza, a finished pizza.
Okay.
If it's hamburger, a finished hamburger. If
Right.
it's an essay, about writing an essay, it's a picture of a complete A+ essay.
Okay.
With A+ sticker right onto it. Okay?
Yeah.
So we have some way of saying this is done.
Alright.
Now, what should be on the last slide? Number 6.
Number 6. Let me see. Do you have any question?
Yes. Why is this important? Why do we need this?
Because it's common.
Not because it's common.
Because check everything and everyone understand everything.
Yes, that's one of the reasons. There's more.
It's more pride.
Because we want to get everyone's attention back again.
Okay.
Okay? And make sure they understand it, just like you said.
Alright.
And to re-engage them. To make sure to keep them back onto our topic, to make sure they have no questions, to make sure they understand everything.
Okay.
That's basically it. But yes, the main reason is to make sure they understand.
Okay.
What happens if they don't have any questions?
It's over.
Nope. What did I say?
If they don't
What do we say to them?
Say bye bye.
What do we ask them?
Ask them question.
Yes, we ask them some questions.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be directly about these slides, but it has to just be about something related.
Alright.
Just so we could make them think and make them want to ask questions. Make them ask questions. Okay?
Okay.
So now I'm gonna ask you one last question.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No question.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, then we are, well, then let me ask you a question.
Alright.
Why do you like hamburgers?
Because it's delicious.
Yes. Okay, I think we're done.